Hey everyone, Eric Watson here, freelance writer, player of games, writer of words, recorder of videos, and 5e adventure in the legally distinct fantasy world of Solasta. Welcome to my Let's Play series. I live stream video games on Mondays and Wednesdays, sometimes Wednesdays at noon at my time, because that's the baby nap schedule. Which the good news is, we might not have to change the crafting streams, but that means we'll have to really play with the Wednesday stream, probably bumping it up early to around the same time as the crafting stream, in theory. Which hopefully would be earlier than noon my time, because I am hungry for lunch. This is episode number 23 of my Solasta Crown of the Magister live play series. Game code has been provided by Reverb Communications. If you enjoy the videos and streams, consider supporting me via patreon.com/roguewatson. We are in the end game. We had a pretty big stream on Monday in which we did a whole lot of important story stuff around the city. Betrayals were made, some shocking reveals, which I didn't find. I don't know. I wasn't terribly engaged for whatever reason. Maybe it just all happened too much at once, or maybe the character models don't immerse me enough. But it was okay. It just felt like, all right, just get back to the dungeon crawling game. That's what you're good at, and yet you don't give me enough dungeons to crawl through. But we have, I think, opened the way to well, the end game. The Sorax have taken the crown, and we are chasing after them for presumably a climactic showdown as they probably reopen the portal and let all the rest of their demon-possessed orcs into this world. I mean, Sorax. It's a little bit like Warcraft. Hey, Nathan. Convenient of them to give me a magic time bubble that I can long rest in. That's pretty funny, but we will take advantage of that. Which means, do we get to finish any of our last minute crafting? I think it's just this one. 8 hours to get half plate plus 2. And that's going to be the end of our set. We never did get that freaking primed rapier. Damn it. I think I just barely missed. I mean, we did miss the that one quest, the one from Arwen that I tried to do where he had the exclamation on his head. We missed one side quest, I think, in the entire game. And unfortunately, I was already locked into the point of no return. I was going, if you recall last session, I was going to leave and go do that side quest, but the game would not let me, excuse me, leave this city. So unfortunately, I just have that one quest pending. But otherwise, I must have just missed some items here and there, because I swear I turned in everything I possibly could have in order to boost my faction relationships, but it wasn't enough. I wish I could have bought my way into their good graces. I have thousands of gold and just nothing to spend it on, unfortunately, which is kind of true of D&D. The whole money economy is just bizarre in D&D because you make so much freaking money. Like, why would I keep putting myself in danger? I could just retire at like level 4 or 5 pretty easily. I think we're pretty good on all our spells. I shouldn't change anything this late in the game of what spells we use and what my go-to strategies are. One of these days I'm going to remember to cast Spiritual Weapon more often. I forget about it because I never click on his bonus actions. So I forget Spiritual Weapon does not cost a concentration, so I should be constantly casting Spiritual Weapon. I think everybody's good. Basically give you the bane of all DMs, Leomund's Tiny Head. They kind of do. They kind of do. Oh no! We did not finish crafting because I rolled a bunch of failures. Wow. He's got a +9 and it's a DC 16 and he failed 3 times. Manix, what the fuck? Now here's a good question. Can I not just short rest several times and get this done? Or long rest again? Like, the game doesn't fucking care. I don't care. We're in a time bubble. Like, I might as well just keep going until I finish crafting, which is stupid. Jeez, I only went 1 hour completed. Alright. So... oh, interesting. It doesn't give me the time bubble anymore, though. I'm just gonna see what happens if I try to long rest again. Okay, well, I can cast Create Food. De-equip the shield. I want to see if I can just cheese the system because I want this last item to be crafted. See if it lets me. 16 hours, which means the law of averages. Yeah, there it goes. Alright, now I could just cancel the long rest. Because we just sat there for 16 hours and it's now 2 a.m. Why are some of you encumbered? Have that much shit on you? You do, okay. Oh, because you just crafted that. So I believe this was either going to go to Scarlet or Tim. I think Scarlet's got the half plate. Heroes on a half plate. Turtle power. That is going to increase your AC by 1. Glorious. So worth. And why are you randomly encumbered? Because you have all these rations, that's why. Drop those rations. You also have chain armor that is worse than what you've got. AC set to 16. Bolt on chain. Did I already identify that? Who are not proficient with heavy armor. Oh. I guess Kethra could use it, but it doesn't provide a dex bonus, so it's probably not going to be as good as other armor because she gets +5 from her dex. Alright, that's all I wanted. I waited 16 hours to increase her AC by 1. D&D! Or rather, this game's crafting system. Alright, and I assume there's no penalty for spending another 16 hours just hanging out here. If there is, then joke's on me. But that's a very video game thing. That's a big difference between video games and RPGs. Obviously, a team would be like, no, fuck you, you can't sit here for 16 fucking hours. Wow, and they just throw a whole bunch of magic items for you at the end. Okay. And 1 GP. Well, okay. I think he's already got a quarterstaff +2. He does indeed. They give me a +2 short sword, a beautiful helmet, which is unidentified magic item. Really, gonna make me identify these magic items? Okay. Okay. Well, let's just give him to Manix because he's the one I did with identify. Take container. Yeah, just loot it, dude. Take your 1 GP, take your identified potion. You can leave the rations. Wow, surprisingly that did not encumber him. Alright, game, make me identify them all. 10 minutes each. It's a sense of urgency, you must go stop them. Okay, I'm gonna wait here for 19 hours. Identify these items. Short sword +2. A helm of comprehending languages. I don't know how well that'll be useful at the very end, but sure. In case you didn't have the languages we need you to use. Wow. And intellect. Is that the plus intelligence one? Sure is. That is actually worse intelligence than what he's got, though. Scoff at your 19 intelligence. Off of the Lightbringers. Resistance to necrotic damage is halved. Or as a short rest, AC set to 14 plus dex bonus. Is that better than Kethra's? Oh wait, did I click the wrong thing? Oh, identified both of them. Okay. I guess they're both the same thing. Certainly try. The Matt Mercer response. Alright, was that all of the magic items they gave me? I believe. Cast tongues at will. Okay. I gotta get tongued, Will. Does anybody have a free helmet slot? Oh, great. So hers is still locked in even though she can't wear the crown. Or even though I don't have the crown right now. Alright, Tim, you're gonna be the universal translator. Congratulations. Does not require attunement, which is awesome. Poison. I wonder if I should... Yeah, a lot of people have resistance to necrotic damage, which is good. It requires attunement, so I don't know if anybody cares about intelligence at this point. However, AC 14 plus Dex bonus is almost as good as his armor, and it has the necrotic resistance, but it does require attunement, which is a bummer, but let's see if Kethra can use it. And I guess we'll see if she can use a short sword too. I'm not sure what the math is, if that's better than a +1 rapier or not. Strength becomes 25. Charlotte. Your current armor is AC set to 12, 11 plus 1. So yeah, why wouldn't I use this? That's good armor. Oh, you're not proficient. Crap. You're not proficient to wear clothing? What? Okay, well, that sucks. Is it just mage only armor then? Because he can wear it. Well, that sucks. I'd rather stick to my +1 AC, I think, because she would have totally used that. The other option is a short sword +2. Is that better than a rapier +1? That's gotta be just about the same math-wise. And the dagger, I think... Not sure it's better than that either. I mean, we're just talking about like 1 average damage around. This is nothing to fucking stress over. Been too long on this. Let's give you that potion of... Yeah, strength becomes 27. I like the sound of that. I really like the sound of that. Otherwise, everybody's full up on attunement. You could probably use more arrows. What's your best arrow? Probably flaming arrow. These guys are probably all about poison resistance and shit. +1s. I think everybody's just got all their best stuff. Yeah, I don't give a shit about anything else. So basically didn't really end up using any of that stuff they gave me, I don't think. Alright, so we'll see if there's just one combat encounter, if this is a full dungeon. I don't know. I only plan on streaming like maybe an hour or so. I did not expect to beat the game this stream, but I don't know what all's left. It could very well be just a single gigantic encounter, in which case we will beat it. Now, even if I do beat it, I do plan on playing some more of the dungeon, the custom dungeons, maybe downloading some, maybe playing around with my own dungeon. So I won't necessarily just stop streaming Solasta. I think I'd do at least one more.
Look at that.
Live stream of the custom dungeons.
Almost the epicenter of the cataclysm.
Why?
There's nothing left of the old empire.
All right, people. We're not here for the view.
This wind, it's not natural.
It does have finesse, yeah.
It's a mana.
So I need to have all finesse weapons so I can
can't
use the dex instead of strength.
So, falling would be a bad idea then?
But she has a feat where she doesn't have to use light weapons to get the dual wielding. But just so happens I've got a really good dagger. Here, Eli. Okay, so this is just a transition. I do like their level designs, though. I've said that several times. They do an impressive job. It really separates this game from the RPGs I played 20 years ago. It was just... Oh. Game. Didn't get a chance.
What kind of creature lives in a place like this?
You got it. Fast.
Get your sword out of my crossbow. Oh, of course, we haven't fought enough fire spiders. And a fire elemental. Alright, so this is going to be a bit of a dungeon. We do not have a whole lot of maneuverability here, which kind of benefits me more than anybody else because of Spirit Guardians. Oh, rats. I am still down a 3rd level slot because of... Use crate food. We're going to cast this at 4th level. Everybody's still prone, even after the cutscene. Incredibly lame. Alright, well, we assume they're gonna... I don't know if they have range attacks or not. We're gonna let them come to me. Yes, take the radiant damage. Why do you have advantage, Fire Spider? Do not know. Go that way. This way.
Yeah!
1. Lets me do 20-some damage with a dagger because of sneak attack. Ow.
If it doesn't kill you.
Why do you... It's also advantage. Oh, they're prone. That's right. I just mentioned the fact they're prone. Shit. Shit. Okay, we need to stand our asses up, don't we? I don't think I got a chance to actually deck save against that either. I am hurting. Alex's 22 AC did not save his ass, did it? You have the high ground, or I guess we just all have the low ground then? Is a fire elemental extraplanar. Celestial Fiend and Elemental. Well, it's a charisma save. We could just get rid of this fire elemental, assuming I can maintain concentration. Would not be a bad play. I banish ye. He's gone. He's a -2. Awesome. Now, unfortunately, I believe I have to maintain concentration for the next, like, however long that spell was supposed to last. It was a really funny moment in Chris's campaign, War of the Lost Plane, where I banished one of his dudes and then had to run around the battlefield just like avoiding fights and using all of my abilities to just get the hell out of Dodge. Alright, I'm torn between... Well, Tim gets to go. Yeah, Tim can heal him. I was going to use her to heal, but... Instead, we'll use her to kick ass. Against the fire spiders. Should I just use it on... I think I just used it on smites, unless I want to use her for armor class. Up your average DPS. That's not gonna kill you? Oh, you have 1 hit point. Great. What a time to have the crit. Oh, man. It's gone. Back to whence he came. Tim, you need to mega heal. Let's see. If he uses his preserved life, that would heal about 20 damage because it gets him up to half hit points. Versus, that probably is better than Cure Wounds. Even though it's only one person's going to affect.
I kind of like that.
18. I could also throw a healing word on there. Let's give him a healing word. Another 10 from healing word. That's pretty awesome. Alright. No longer have advantage, you assholes. I've stood up.
I win again!
Mm-hmm. Spirit Guardians. I don't know. It seems like he's doing so much damage. Doesn't get any credit for it because he's not like swinging a weapon, but like Tim honestly probably has some of the most DPS of my entire team just with Spirit Guardians. So they never think to attack the cleric and try to break his concentration. And he's got that feat to some advantage. Let's see, so you're actually in melee range right now. Why not Shocking Grasp?
Victory is yours.
You zapped him. Alright, sweet. I was wondering how they would handle the banishment thing. So they just count that as victory if you've made it through concentration at the end of combat, which is how most DMs would rule.
Over there.
Yeah, I've random builds with shadows. That was like the first time I used a lot of those like ranger stealth abilities.
They're not paying any attention
Don't
to
hit
us.
me.
What are they doing?
Dropping gigantic bones into lava.
Why?
They're not just any bones. Those are dragon bones.
How many dragons died here?
Remember what the princess said. This place is deadly to them.
There's no other way. We need to get up there.
Without being shot at, preferably.
Cool if they had some kind of lava-covered Draco Lich. Wishful thinking. Alright, I'm almost tempted to short rest here. I wonder if the game will let me short rest. Because I could, so what could I recover? I wonder if he could Arcane Recovery. What is his Arcane Recovery worth these days? 4th level spot, he could recover some hit points, and Tim can get back his thing. Let's make sure that does no restrictions on short resting. You couple go. Shoot your 4th level spell slot back. Alright, where do I go? Climb up the mountain. Here? One weird consequence of the way they've designed these levels is it does get tricky to tell where the barriers are. Oh, okay.
Good arms you got.
I'm surprised it gave me the jump on them. Let's go. Cautious. Quick save. Hey, Arno. Find a bone of them. Oh shit. Actually get a surprise around here. There's okay, there's a couple of them. I think this guy ends up getting pretty close. Oops. My team is not the most stealthy. Okay. Fuck you. See if I can be clever. Like come up and stab him. Stabby, stabby. It's not gonna let me. Okay. Now can I stab him? Maybe? Why does he not count as a creature? I'm selecting a creature, damn it. Alright, maybe I don't understand how surprise rounds work. Can you take the bow out and shoot him? There. Everybody just get into position then. What are you doing? Just stab this asshole. Attack. Attack. Alright, I don't know how to trigger this fight. We're all just gonna pass each other like ships in the fog. Alright, fuck a surprise round then. Let's just do it. I tried. There was something happening there that I didn't understand. I've done it before where I could trigger a surprise round. She still gets that part of it at least. Stabby, stabby. Oh man, you did the advantage bad. Wow, we did not have much life. 29 hit points. Still stealthy. Alright.
I know.
The Shadow Murder. This might be a good time for C invisibility, Mr. Mannix. The current D&D campaign is going well, thank you. Yeah, I think that's a problem with some folks that like our shows. Like, oh no, I can't watch because we're playing through it. And like, yeah, I get it. At some point, you might be able to watch the earlier ones, you know, once you get ahead. I am modifying some stuff from the book as I do. Certainly more so than any other campaign. But right now we're still in Chapter 1 and still doing a lot of... I won't spoil anything because you're playing, but... I'll just say we're still doing all the 10 Towns quests. Alright, are you the one with the invisibility or is that Tim? Okay. Ah! Right in front of me! Oh god. I wonder if that means other people can see him too. Yeah, alright, I'm not moving. Alright. They can, they just have disadvantage now. Fortunately, Scarlet, you really can't move. These guys are kind of low-level grunts, though. They don't have a whole lot of life. Oh, nice. Yeah, hopefully they're still relevant. We're planning a lot of stuff, even though I'm obviously have some homebrew things. Ugh.
Come on!
What is my best option against you? Some inflict wounds. I can't target you at all. I could. Cannot see this target. Okay. Even though Scarlet could for some reason? Sure how that works. Well, in that case, we can step here, still be adjacent. Could just turn on Spirit Guardians again. I hate to burn through too many spell slots, but guys aren't that strong. Yeah, let's actually hold off on that. I'm sure Mannix will be fine. Wow, those guys are Dexy. Dexy, Dexy, Dexy. Ooh, that's gonna be curtains. You gotta love the crit on the sneak attack. 39 plus 11 is 50 damage, I believe. That might be the highest single damage we've seen. I'll see, why can Kethra see, even though it's disadvantage? Tim couldn't target it at all.
No quarter given.
Abilities that Tim doesn't. You regenerate hit points. Not gonna be enough to save you though. Max still has pretty much all of his spells. Shocking Grasp, yeah, I can't use reactions. So we can do that and then run. Although, honestly, with his AC, he can tank just as well.
Try again.
20s, I've rolled 1s. I'm gonna save our smites, too. These are just not very hard guys. These are guys from, like, the early game. The game actually going to be, like, rationing out its units and forcing me to do a attrition-based dungeon crawl? Am I gonna play some D&D? But I can see you. With that incur attack opportunity? Oh no, I can't use reactions. That's right. Oh, unlit. Damn it, Manix, you never cast the light spell. Although it looks pretty fucking lit in here. I mean, there's like a lava right down there. Isn't that light enough for you?
Yeah! Go on!
Perhaps not. 16 is a miss, huh? Okay. Ah, that's gonna hit, yep. 4 damage, okay. That's just, well, don't shoot him. Let's use, not deck, yeah, it's wisdom. The Mind Dagger, Shadow Dagger. Still has a +3 wisdom. Maybe this fight is a trap in that you're going to spend all your things and you kick their asses and realize, oh, I shouldn't have spent all my things. That's why it's taking me longer, because I'm purposely not using all my extra abilities. So everybody else has dark vision except him. That's annoying. Guess light in a while. I keep forgetting. Captain, I think you've nailed every one of your attacks. Fine job. A cutscene after every battle.
More dragon bones?
That's really what they were doing. Cleaning up the place.
Mm-hmm.
They were destroying the bones.
How do you know?
The bones
My
are
father was a
threat
bone
to them.
destroyer.
I don't follow.
These are the remains of the masters of the Arcaneum.
Dragons? All of them?
The Master of Abjuration was no exception. They were all dragons.
Makes sense.
Even the Magister. And his bones are among those.
I thought I felt something, but
Definitely.
We need to search the bones.
For what are we searching them for? Alright, before I forget, let's cast the freaking light spell. Before Tim can see his horrible human eyes. Okay, most of my team is human, now that I think about it. They must all have dark vision things. Search the bone. Piles of bone. Piles of bone. Sorry, what's the spot? I could have been crafting better arrows too, but I really don't reuse arrows that often. I prefer to get up close and personal with my kills. I know. It's honestly, in D&D 5th edition, it really is a problem, because more races have dark vision than not. So instead of it feeling like a bonus, it feels like a penalty. And that sucks. Like, humans, halflings, and dragonborn off the top of my head are the ones that don't have dark vision, and I think fucking everybody else does. It just feels shitty, too. Like, oh, got to light a torch for this
Here.
jackass. Everybody's gonna know where we
A
are.
tooth?
Oh.
It calls to me.
Let me touch my crown.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
I trust him.
I did.
He wants to touch the crown.
The tooth? Just one little tooth?
That's why the Sorax want to destroy the bones.
What will happen if we succeed?
Let me touch my crown.
Look, when a
There's only one
disembodied
way to
voice
find
tied
out.
to a dragon tooth tells you it wants to touch the crown, you fucking do it. I don't make the rules. Proceed. Could have replaced that with Venture Forth. That would be more appropriate. Good lord, these loading screens are pretty cool. We just went to like a lava deal. Now we're going to some kind of caustic, yeah.
This place.
A lake of
never
acid.
ends.
Awesome. This is just gonna be a
This
gauntlet
is
of
the way.
terrible things.
I can hear the crown.
Yes, we must go on.
Lake of acid, followed by the bridge of inconvenience. The desert of meaty farts. What do we got? Badlands, Wraiths. This is gonna be a gauntlet of like a who's who of all our big bosses. Boy, that's a fancy area. Guessing falling into the Lake of Acid would be bad news. I wonder what literally happens. Can you actually like shove somebody in there? Well, let's see. I guess I gotta switch to ranged attack. Cannot see the target. Aw, come on. If I was playing a miniatures game, I would totally allow that shot. Oh, right here. I see that one either? Fuck is the point of having a bow? Oh, there's a tree in the way. This guy. Badlands Wraith is resistant to fire damage. What? What? And immune to poison. Well, that I accept. I didn't think about what you've done, Mr. Mannix. What can we do with these guys? They're undead, so pretty much none of our crowd control is going to work. I'm not even sure if Phantasmal Killer works. Honestly, you could just haste Scarlet, although I assume these guys are going to reach her. Yeah, let's just throw a haste on Scarlet. When in doubt, give your paladin the juice. Come to me, Wraiths. Thank you. Oh, and they have disadvantage. Oh, I didn't see that one. Didn't roll my camera around. Why do these poor guys have disadvantage? I'm sorry, Badland Wraiths. I didn't do anything to you. Why are you hanging out in a zone that gives you disadvantage? That seems like a terrible idea for you. Disadvantaged by light. Ah, it's the light spell from that one little lowly cantrip I cast. Fucking these guys up, something fierce. Going to turn on our sacred weapon. Where do we get that? Bright light, baby. Other way I can get lights. Just keep swinging. We rolled a 4, but it's gonna be enough because we've got a plus 12. Ah, 1's not gonna be enough though. Yum. Yeah, the light. There's actually a lot of creatures in the game that have the light sensitivity, so it's kind of amazing how that fucks them up. Alright, we will spend another Spirit Guardians. Level 3. These guys are coming to us. They never think to attack Tim. Right, your wall walking lets you go up there, but it triggers attacks opportunities. We're not gonna do that. Ooh, 54 damage with another crit sneak attack from Kethra. Holy crap. She's really showing off. Jeez Louise. Rogues love their crits, don't they? You guys are just on top of each other. Let's just throw a magic missile at him. Make sure this guy dies. Ah, I spent all 3.
Victory.
Okay. I think that was just enough. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, shitty damage on a 3d8. Which one is worse off? That one.
You can't win.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to your smites. The way the game's been balanced, I bet it'll give me another long rest before the final fight, but I'm not sure about that, so... the crit would probably kill him. Yeah. It's fun to smite when you get a crit, though. If I'd rolled that first, I would have spent a smite. I mean, I already spent 2 third-level spell slots with hasting her and then doing his Spirit Guardian, so...
We bring light in darkness.
Mendea hit with that Mace Tim. 20 radiant damage. Wow. Climb up the wall and stab him down. That's funny.
You'll die like the rest.
There we go. I think I've already hit the level cap, so I can't actually gain any XP. Oh, I didn't mean to. All of you over there. Crafting a potion of greater heal. Bold of you to give me that this late in the game. Surely I can already craft that. Yeah. Honestly, I haven't had... Because I've got a cleric and plenty of long rests, I have never had to do that. Start crafting one, but... I haven't really had to use potions in a long time. Scarlet's still coming off the haste. Wraiths were made of magnesium. We'll climb our way over here. Yeah, those slippers are so easy, and it kind of breaks a lot of the game's challenges. Same fucking thing. A gold bracelet. Is that magical? Find out. Me 10 minutes. I'm gonna turn off Spirit Guardians. No, it is not. It's just a gold bracelet. Fair enough. Sometimes a bracelet's just a bracelet. It looks like there's another fight in here. I'll be surprised. Hey, Scarlet. Guys. Oh, you gotta push this fucking thing.
Ha!
Now it gets a little tricky, doesn't it? Why do I just click here? You guys can't do it. Okay. So if I topple this thing over, how does that help me? I have to go up. Oh, I see it. It'll take it up because it's got the little anti-crap. Oh, please don't go in the acid. I did not click on the acid. Shit. There's another battle. Oh, wraiths. One wraith. He just did not join his buddies. Fantastic.
More coming your way.
Just the one wraith. Okay, well, let's... Ready a melee attack. Let's just jump right here. Somebody's coming at me. Last Spirit Guardians has been turned off. Guiding light, or guiding bolt.
Again!
Got him! Might be a waste of guiding bolts. Instead, we're gonna cast a frost. Wow, that's also gonna be well. Just cold. Alright, this guy resists a lot of damage. You drained me. Can I actually melee attack you? Or you are in melee range. 19. I know you can do better than that, Catherine.
No quarter given.
Oh no. God, I can't reach. Damn it. She's so angry about this. Oh, let's just do the thing. Anybody comes down here, smash them so hard.
Yeah. Bend the knee or perish.
His hit points have been drained? Probably. Yeah, 71. Damn. I think you can cast Restoration to get rid of that. Yeah, I don't know if that's worth using a 5th level slot. Yeah, just not sure that was worth casting, but oh well. Hadn't yet found a use for Greater Restoration, so I was excited to use it. So, make it up here, or is there no path? Okay, no. Make it here. Alright, can you make it over here? Your superior jumping while holding a giant glowy sword. Wow, that is an impressive leap. Doesn't get the rest of the team over here. I must have to push this one over then too. Rest of the team here. Or if I'm gonna be attacked again. Oh, failure. Didn't actually do damage though, it just puts you prone for a second. Trigger another fight. Maybe not. It's kind of tedious. That was a flex move, and then she just fell on her face. I feel like that one race should have been joined in the other fight, because surely I wouldn't fight just one. Alright, what's after the Lake of Acid? We shall see. Eve of Wonders. Ah, it's the extraplanar ethereal realm of chaos. A multiverse of madness, if you will.
Are we walking into some gigantic trap?
The Sorax are doing all they can to stop us.
Come on, don't falter now.
Sorax doing this? I'm impressed they're not giving me a long rest yet. Making me work for it. Couple air elementals. That's a Rask colon. Also a great moment.
You're not too rusty.
These guys patrolled pretty far, don't they? Oh, did I scroll too far, game? My bad. Got through. Where did you go? It would help if you didn't go first, because then you're not getting your sneak attack. Also, nowhere for me to hide. Switch to bow. 14 is not going to hit an air elemental, fortunately. No bonus action spells. Yep, I aggroed you guys. Oh, you're very, very far. I don't think elementals have very exciting stat blocks. At least in this game. I thought it's the same as but I guess they technically don't have some of the Monster Manual creatures. They have like the standard, the SRD ones. I think Banishment's only against a single guy, and I don't feel like... Oh, I did use it against a single Firemental, or didn't I? Or I hypnotically pattern them, because... two of them here. But we're gonna fix to attack one anyway. Banishment is still probably the way to go. This one still can go, so let's banish this guy. You're gone. Poof. I like that they poof. That's hilarious. Tricky thing on whether or not that's worth the concentration versus doing a bigger crowd control or hasting Scarlet.
Damn!
Ooh, that's where the smite for sure. Show. 40-53 is pretty solid. They do have 90 hit points though, so having one be banished, essentially having Manix destroy one with 1/4 level spell is... seems like a pretty good idea. No, we're gonna finally remember to cast apps to a spiritual hammer. Don't believe the game lets you choose what your weapon is, fortunately. Probably pretty dexy. But +5, but he still failed. Bob, get with the fight, come on! There's adventurers. Let's go. I already banished Bill. No, there goes Bill. What? Why can't you reach that spot? Come on. You bonus action dash. Still? Just can't physically reach that spot? Oh, crap. Oh no, and I changed weapons and I can't change back. Whoops. Well, let's use one of your spell slots that you never use then. Let's blind... That guy's too far. Okay. Blind this guy then, fine. And he succeeds. Alright, good turn, Kethra. Guess you're allowed a bad turn once in a while. I can't jump that... reach that spot. Yeah, I guess we'll shield. You're gonna have to tank multiple attacks. Oh, still got through. Second attack, jeez. You know what, Mannix? We're gonna use your Circle of Blastings, otherwise I'll forget about it.
Stop that!
1 out of 3 is not great. Stop that. Stop missing. Need the shield spell there. He just missed. Alright, what if I move up slightly? There. Help. Let's attack this one.
You should have fled.
Oh my goodness. +9 is not good enough. Spiritual hammer. Forgetting about you. Forgotten about this thing for like 5 hours. Yeah. Extra 10 damage. Let's do a second level.
Run while you can.
Solid. Okay, Bob's finally come up to the fight. Dash. Go. 3. Kethra can finally come up to the fight. As you've been targeted, she has advantage. Oh, and it's a crit! Got naturally anyway. Actually, kind of low damage for a crit. For her. It's our 3rd crit of this stream. Plus A, you do think they'd be hitting more often. I'm complaining too much. Not so wise, are you, air elemental? Still preserving some divine smites. There's only you left.
Well
and
struck.
Assuming nobody breaks Mannix's concentration, the other one will stay banished. Look at you, spiritual weapon. Such a good job over there. Okay, I do want to save some of your slots. Yeah. It's 5.
Are you okay?
Boy. Well, to take some damage in this fucking fight, though. Jeez. Short rest after this one. Oh, our 4th crit. And that wasn't a kill? Come on, he's got 1 hit point. Shoot him, Mannix. There you go.
Keep 'em coming.
Stole that kill. 4 crits in the stream. Pretty gnarly. Alright, we are going to have to short rest. Remind me again if Lay on Hands comes back. I don't think it does. I think it's just Sacred Weapon that comes back. His comes back, though. You can use Preserve Life first.
I'm
Heal
in your debt,
23
my
hit
friend.
points and then save you some dice that you have to roll. We'll get Sacred Weapon back. Fortunately, of course, I'm not getting my spell slots back. Roll. 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 My goodness. Roll, 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 roll. Roll. You are fine. Yeah, she took some friggin' damage. Alright. I appreciate it. This is kind of what I wanted more of the late game of this game to do, which is force me, don't give me too many long rests, force me to do multiple fights, conserve my resources, have to short rest at least twice between long rests, which I haven't had to do, I think in the last like 2 or 3 dungeons or areas. This has been the first one that's really making me go, okay, I'm having to
Artistic note, not
really
great.
watch my resources and play D&D, basically. Now, whether or not it gives me a long rest before the final fight, that will be very interesting. It's a tour de force through the world. And I think we're going to wrap this stream up. I'm going to see what the next area is. I believe I've been going for about an hour now, which is kind of what I was shooting for. My Wednesday afternoon streams are not as long. Oh, that's a cool map. It's literally a sideways. That's pretty cool. It's that same mansion, but just turned sideways. That's awesome looking. That is trippy as hell. But yeah, I think we will continue and most likely finish the game, because I could see myself doing an extra long stream next Monday. I can't do long ones on Wednesdays, but I can do them on Mondays. And then probably finish the campaign of Solasta out next Monday. And then, as I said, I will probably continue for maybe at least one more session. Just messed around with the dungeon, the creative dungeon mode maker, and maybe download some dungeons and kind of fool around with that just for a little bit, because I know I do have some interest in messing around with that. So thank you all for joining me for the stream, or if you're watching the recording after the fact. If you enjoy the content, please do consider supporting me via patreon.com/RogueWatson. Shout outs to Platinum patrons: Joe, Will, Ty Dancer, Wizard, Princess, Christopher, Thomas, Captain Mike, Adam, Aiden, Stan, Nathan, Alex, Chad, Alexander, Dan, Daniel, and Cam. Gold patrons: RPG Papercrafts, Charming Grenade, Pretty Boy, and Yuma, Dead Lizard, Lounge, Sam, Ross, Lumpy Spuds, Jerome, Scalenia, Nick, Farty Mick, Butterpants, Blood, Angel, Veronis, Baboon, Baboon, Nathan, and Fast Like a Tortoise. Thank you all for your support, and I will see everyone tomorrow for crafting Icewind Dale. It is when I craft. You are correct, Nathan. At this point, I think I stream every day of the week except for Tuesdays.